Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So many of you have asked me if I have ever used a meal delivery service, and I've told you that I have not. I have seen a lot of my friends here on YouTube use several different ones, and they all continue to use them week after week, and they love them. So I've been very curious and been wanting to try one out. So when I had the opportunity to work with Home Chef, I definitely took it and said, let's just try this and see if this can fit into my lifestyle. So I'm going to show you what they sent me, and then I also prepared a few of the meals, and I'm going to show that to you as well. And then I'll come back on here and I'm going to let you know how I feel about it, and I'm going to let you know how I can fit it into my lifestyle. Also, Home Chef was very generous and gave me a coupon code to share with you guys. This will save you $30 off your first box, which is huge. So that link will be down in the description box. The code and the link to Home Chef will be down there. So check that out, save yourself some money, and let's get into the video. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the box that I received and how everything was packaged. Okay, I think I got a good angle of the box. So it has some insulation here, which is really nice. So it looks like it comes with a little binder to put your, I guess to put your recipes in. I'm not sure. Let's open this up and see what this is. Yeah, you can put your, looks like you can put your recipes in there. So that's really cool. Oh, and here's the recipes right here on top. Oh yeah, they're 3-hole punch. So these are the ones that I got. The Mango Tango Smoothie, if I remember right, this is what they call an add-on. So you can add on certain things. So this is like a breakfast option. So it has on here the prep and cook time, cook within however many days, have its difficult level, and spicy level. Then it has the instructions right there. And yes, it does have nutritional information here as well, but it also has all the ingredients, so what's in the box, so I can just plug that into the Weight Watcher app. Let's see, lemon thyme chicken orzo. Again, it tells you what's in your box, all the information. This is intermediate nutritional information. Oh, yep, and it gives you the instructions. So it gives you step-by-step instructions, which is great for people who don't cook that often, or just, you know, maybe, like I said, if you're getting this for your husband, maybe he can cook your own meal. If he was my husband, he couldn't, but maybe if he was yours, he could. My husband does not cook. Acapulco steak quesadillas, that's what's in the box. And again, the step-by-step instructions. I think even my husband could do this. I think with my husband, I don't think it's that he can't cook, it's that he doesn't want to cook. I think that's exactly what it is. And then the last one I got was the Chipotle refried lentil flautas. So you can see I did try to pick things that I thought would be lower points, because like lentils are 0 points on Weight Watchers. So I tried to pick things that were like that. But again, I feel like you can tweak any recipe to make it that way. So okay, let's get into the rest of the box. So this right here is an add-on. This was a, okay, let me open it. A seasonal fruit basket. Okay, so we have a pear, looks like some apples and pears. I think that's all that's in here. There's quite a few. Oh, there's something else right here. Oh, like an orange. Yeah, there's quite a bit in here. So this is an add-on. I believe this was like $4.99 or something, but I'm not sure. Oh, I forgot to mention the prices. So the meals are about $9.95 a person. There are ones on there that are like no-cook meals that are like $7.99. I believe the smoothie one was like $4.95 if I remember right. I will have the link to everything down below. Okay, so the first one here, does it put a name on there? Okay, it does. So this is the Acapulco steak quesadillas. So it looks like, and I'm sorry, that crinkling's kind of loud. So I know I see some cilantro, some seasoning of a lime, a tomato. There's an onion in here. That's sour cream, it looks like. Oh, and it even has a brand on there, which will make it nice to be able to track the information. Oh, and it does have the nutritional information on the back as well. Oh, and it has some tortillas in there. So I guess the meat must not be in these part of the packs. Next up is the lemon thyme chicken orzo. Oh, it looks like it has some kale. It looks like Parmesan cheese, a shallot. Fun fact, I don't think I've ever bought or used a shallot. Whenever I see shallot in recipes, I always just use onion. Lemon, chicken, oh, it must be like the chicken stock or something. Tomatoes, garlic, so all that's in there. Oh, this is the mango tango smoothie. So we have the pineapple, that must be the yogurt. Oh, this little bag's open. Oh, honey, some pineapple juice, and an orange. And then the last one would be the chipotle refried lentil flautas. So I see a jalapeno. I think there's some more sour cream in there. Some spinach, it looks like. Tomato, tortillas. So everything is all in there. And it's pre-portioned for exactly what you need. And then here we have an ice pack in here. And here is your meat. And it is super cold, so that's good. I have to tell you guys, I was a little bit worried about how that would work. So we have the sliced beef and then the chicken breast. So you got 2 chicken breasts here and then 10 ounces of sliced beef. So that is what the box looks like. So out of the 4 meals that I received, I did not make one of them yet as the time of me filming this video. Anyway, I'm going to make this tonight. So this is the one I have not made yet, but I did make the other 3, and I'm going to show you right now the clips from that. So the first thing I made was the mango tango smoothie, and I shared this with my son. So the ingredients on this were an orange, honey, frozen mangoes, pineapple juice, and Greek yogurt. What I love about this is that when you get these really nice recipe cards, you can stick in the binder that they send you. Also, you can just control how much you put in there, which is really nice. So this was 2 servings. It was super good. I did end up adding a scoop of my protein powder to it because I like to have protein in my smoothies, which that's another thing too. These are very versatile. You can save this and then you can just make this yourself. You have all the ingredients that you need to get. The honey, I only put, it says to put 1.5 ounces. I only put I think they sent 3 of those little honey packets, and I only just put 1 of them in there because I thought the fruit was sweet enough, but you can control that, which is nice. So this was a really good smoothie. My son really liked it too. So yeah, definitely this was a hit. So the second thing I made were the Acapulco steak quesadillas. So what's really nice is on the back it has step by step. You do want to make sure you kind of read through it, because like one of the things like the cilantro, you're supposed to split that. I didn't even notice that, because that's hard for me, is I don't use recipes a lot. So if you're like me and you tend to just kind of just look in the ingredients and just go, you may want to make sure you look at the steps, because it is very convenient how they give you all these steps on here. I feel like anybody could follow these, even people who don't cook. So it's really nice. All the ingredients were super fresh. They all came in the bags, which I loved how they were separated out in the bags. I also used those bags to throw my trash in. I don't know if that's what was intended for them, but it worked out really great because I was peeling my onion and just throwing the trash in the little bag. It was very nice, very convenient. My husband really liked these. He tried the steak and he just thought it was super good. He watched me make it and he just said how easy that looked, that even he could do it. My husband does not cook. He just chooses not to cook. It's just one of those things. He just doesn't like to do it. And I just feel like this was a great recipe. Again, I can save this. I know what goes in it. This also is very easily to make it Weight Watcher friendly. I did notice that a lot of these were not very low Weight Watcher points, but you could definitely tweak this to make it Weight Watcher friendly, which I'm going to talk about that more at the end of this video when I kind of sum everything up. So definitely this was a really good meal. And the third thing I made were these chipotle refried lentil flautas. So good, you guys. One thing I really want to stress on all of these meals is that the ingredients were very fresh. So on the quesadillas, it came with cilantro, super fresh. The meat was fresh, the tomatoes were fresh, the onions, everything was super fresh. In this particular recipe, we have some spinach and it was super fresh. One thing I loved about this is I never had tried queso fresco cheese before. So good. Definitely not low fat or anything, but really good. The tortillas are really good quality. I mean, everything is such good quality. They definitely did not just give you, you know, bad quality food, which is something I think you have to take a risk when you're getting any meal delivery stuff. And, you know, you're paying, this costs $9.95 a person. So you're paying $9.95 a person, and you're getting good quality food though. When, you know, like I said, you kind of take that risk wondering what kind of quality you're gonna get. I was really nervous about the meat coming in the mail, but the packaging was fantastic. The ice pack was still solid, frozen solid when I got it, and the meat was literally right underneath that ice pack, plus it had that insulation. Everything was just superb quality, which was so great. All of these meals that I cooked, the thing in the house everybody kept saying was it just smelled so good. They said, that really smells really good. And I know I get in a rut when it comes to making dinners, and you know, when you start hearing that again, I mean, you hear all that from your family all the time. Your food smells good. But then when you stop hearing it and you realize, I haven't heard that in a while, when they start saying it again, and I think it's just because you get in that rut with the dinner. It's like, what do I make for dinner? You can get something like this, and then you have this recipe always that you can save and make another time. But everybody just really liked this one as well. Plus the presentation, it was really easy to make just a really pretty presentation with all these meals, which I know that really doesn't have a lot to do with the service, but for me, it's important because I do like to take pictures of my food. Plus, I feel like we eat with our eyes first. So if you can make a really pretty presentation, then I feel like it's something that people just want to kind of dive into because it just looks really good. All of these meals were so easy to put together, and I cannot tell you how much I loved that everything was just pre-portioned in its own little package. You didn't have to measure anything out. It was already ready for you. So definitely that was a convenience. Is it something, you know, that everybody wants all the time? Probably not, but for me, who works 40 hours a week outside the home, you know, I leave my house at 7 in the morning, I don't get back until 5 o'clock at night, so you guys all know I need to have something quick and easy. So is this something that I can fit into my Weight Watcher lifestyle? The points are pretty high on all of these meals. I feel like definitely you could take all these recipes and you could tweak them to make them very Weight Watcher friendly. And that's what I kept thinking about as I was making all the meals. There's two things that I was thinking about. One is that I could definitely convert these recipes. I'm so glad I have them because they are fantastic recipes and it gave me some good ideas because we're always looking for new meal ideas. Two, though, you guys know that I typically will make 2 different meals a night, sometimes 3. For those of you who've been watching me for a long time, my husband is allergic to poultry. So anytime I make anything with chicken or turkey, I have to make him a different meal. A lot of times he makes it easy for me and just says he'll just make something for himself, but I feel bad because I feel like, you know, I want to make him dinner. That is something I've always done for my family, and I enjoy doing it for my family, and I just feel bad when he feels left out. He doesn't feel left out, but I feel like I'm making him feel left out. Also, the kids will for the most part eat what I'm eating, but sometimes it's just a little like too healthy, you know, too many vegetables, or just, you know, if I'm making something vegetarian with the lentils, they're kind of on the fence with those kind of things. So one thing I thought about with this is that I could find some meals that they would like in this service and get that for them, and I can make myself a Weight Watcher friendly version of it. Or another thing I can do is I can look at it for my husband. So it was kind of funny because I had that in my mind. I'm thinking maybe I could use this for him because I eat so much chicken and so much turkey that I'm thinking maybe this is something I can use for him. And he kind of, though, took the words out of my mouth. As I was making the things, he's like, maybe this is something that I could get. And he was saying that that's something that he could get, that was something that worked for him, because I was telling him that you could either get 2 servings or 4 servings. He was thinking I could just get the 2 servings that would feed him for a couple of days. And so he really wanted to look at the menu. So he's already looked at the website and looked through the menus, and you know, so I'll kind of go into how that works too. But he, you know, thought that would just be something that he could use. So I'm thinking it could definitely fit into my lifestyle in those 2 ways, that I could get it for the kids to have, and I can make myself a point-friendly version of it, or I could have my husband pick out a few meals for the week, and then that gives him something to eat, and it's super easy. That would be really, it would make me feel really good that I'm making him a home-cooked meal, but everything's already all portioned out, so I can make mine and the kids' dinner, pull his bag out of the refrigerator, and just it's all ready to go. It would be nothing to make while I was making 2 meals. 2 meals would feel like a breeze when it came to something like that. So definitely looking at that aspect for using this service again. So just a really brief overview of how the service works. So I would definitely encourage you to go check out their website, but each week there is a menu that you pick from, and you can have this on an automatic where it sends it to you every single week. You can pick a day of a week that you want your meal sent to you, or you could do it once a month, every other week. You can pause your service, you can just do it one time. I mean, it's completely up to you. It's completely customizable. And my understanding is it will also set a menu up for you based on your interest. You take a little survey, and I think it also looks at what you order week to week. So you could just be surprised and let them send you your meal. You can go on there though to see what they chose for you, and you can make changes. There's the add-ons, so like the smoothie was actually an add-on. The fruit basket was an add-on. So you can do add-ons, and those are a little bit cheaper. I believe the smoothies were $4.95. There's also meals on there that you don't have to cook, and those ones are $7.95. So as I receive the boxes, if you guys would like me to do more videos sharing what I'm receiving from Home Chef and how I prepare the meals and things that I'm even picking up just for my husband or for the kids, because I know a lot of you ask me what I make for my family because you guys are in the same boat that I am and you're making 2 meals every night. So let me know if you guys would like to see that in future videos. Also, let me know if you plan on trying this service and if how you're going to fit it into your lifestyle, if you're going to use it the same way as I am for your family. Also, let me know if you've already tried it before, because I'd be curious to hear what your experience was. So be sure to check out the description box, because I will have the link to the website and the $30 off code. So check that out and get yourself a box, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.